Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn about the future continuous tense, its uses and some examples of it. Are you ready? Let's begin. When we use the future continuous tense, we use future continuous tense to talk about something that will be in progress at or around a time in the future. We have two main differences to identify the future continuous tense. One is the use of will be. The structure is will be plus the verb in present participle. And the second one is the use of be going to be. And the structure is the auxiliary to be plus going to be plus the verb in present participle. And what is the verb in the present participle? Well, those verbs has the ing ending. For example, doing. In the first example, we have the sentence, you are going to be waiting for her when her plane arrives tonight. You are going to be waiting for her is the main clause. You is the subject of the main clause, and it is an object pronoun. Are is an auxiliary verb to be. Going to be is another auxiliary verb that expresses the future. Waiting is the main verb of the main clause, and it is in present participle. Are going to be waiting is a verb phrase because it has more than one verb. Then we have for her, that is our indirect object, and it goes under the verb because it answers to the question, for who are you going to be waiting? For her. Then we have when, that is a subordinating conjunction, and it's joining the subordinating clause with the main clause. Plane is the subject, and it is a common noun. Arrives is the verb, and it is in simple present. Under plane, that is the subject, we have her, that is a possessive pronoun, but it's working as an adjective. And tonight goes under the verb arrives because it's an adverb. This sentence is a complex sentence. In the second example, we have the sentence, I will be teaching English when the party begins. I will be teaching English is the main clause. I is the subject and it is an object pronoun. Will be is the auxiliary verb and is using will to express the future. Teaching is the main verb and it is in present participle. Will be teaching is the verb phrase. English is the direct object and it is a proper noun because it is using a capital letter. And it is a direct object because it answers to the question, what will you be teaching English? Then we have a subordinating conjunction that is when. It's joining the subordinating clause with the main clause. The subordinating clause in this case is the party begins. Party, it's a subject and it is a common noun. Then we have begins. That is the verb and it is in simple present. Then we have the under party and it is a definite article, but is functioning as an adjective. This sentence is a complex sentence too. This is the third example, and the sentence goes, I will always be reading her favorite book when she feels sleepy. I will always be reading her favorite book is the main clause. I is the subject and it is an object pronoun. Will be is the auxiliary verb, the use of will. Reading is the main verb and is the present participle. But we have always in this sentence. Always in this case goes under the verb, not in the verb. It has to go under because it is an adverb. Then we have book, that is our direct object, because it answers to the question, what will I be reading? A book. Then we have her, that is a possessive pronoun and is functioning as an adjective. And favorite, that is the adjective of the book. Then we have when, that is a subordinating conjunction. And the subordinating clause is she feels sleepy. She is the subject and is also as object pronoun. Then we have feel, that is the verb and it is in simple present. That is an adverb. This sentence is also a complex sentence. We have a fourth example. The sentence goes, when I arrive at the party, everybody is going to be celebrating and some will be dancing. This is a compound complex sentence because we have two main clauses and one subordinating clause. In this case, the two main clauses are everybody is going to be celebrating and the second main clause is some will be dancing. You can notice that we have and in the middle of the two main clauses. So let's diagram. We are going to start with the two main clauses that are everybody is going to be celebrating and some will be dancing. Everybody is going to be celebrating is the main clause number one. Everybody is our subject and it is an indefinite pronoun. Is the auxiliary verb to be. Going to be is the auxiliary verb that expresses the future and celebrating is the main verb in present participle. Is going to be celebrating is the verb phrase. Then we have the main clause number two. Some is subject also. Will be is an auxiliary verb that expresses the future and dancing is the main verb. Will be dancing is the verb phrase. But we miss and is joining the two main clauses with a coordinating conjunction. Then we have the subordinating clause, that is, when I arrive at the party, so we are going to diagram just like this. When is the subordinating conjunction. I is the subject and it is a object pronoun. Arrive is the verb in simple present. At the party is a prepositional phrase because it starts with a preposition and a preposition has always have to have the object of the preposition, that in this case is party. Then we have the, that is a definite article and is working as an adjective. all this sentence has to go under the verb in the first main clause, that is, everybody is going to be celebrating, just like we can see right now. Well, that was our last example. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I really hope that you can label and diagram these kind of examples by your own without any problems. Thanks for watching. Bye.